I am ready to continue on with one of two night phases in this Gettysburg game. And this is turning out to be a major part of the game. Let's see where we're at here. We are at the replacement phase. So these are the two leaders that we withheld from our command cup. And they get to get a one-step replacement. Heath, we'll see who the units were that replaced. But he has to be more than a two-step unit. Heath has a unit that has been eliminated, and so has First Corps. Oh no, that's a leader. Let me see here. Okay, that would be the only one that could maybe be brought back by the, and he'd be brought back at this strength. He had to be placed with another unit of his formation. It's not adjacent to a enemy unit. That don't seem like it'd be too hard to do. Let me see if I want to bring back a unit here at night with some replacements from Heath, who's taken quite the casualties. Let me see, where is he at? All right. Ooh, well, I don't think any other unit from Heath is reduced in strength. Let me see, this one here is yeah, he's only a one-stepper. So everybody else, oh, here's a Heath. Okay, here's, oh, now this one here, the Davis Brigade, they got a tactical effectiveness rating of 5. So we rolled for them. They were untested, and they tested out great. So we might want to just bring them back up to full strength. Let me see what that would be. Yeah. So I think we'll do that. Somebody that's not adjacent. There you go. But he's out of command range. Let's see if we can do that. That might not have any effect. So we'll put the command range, out of command range marker back on him. Check that out. But it'd be one of our, either, that would be the way to go, because he has a better number there on the right. We could bring him back as a 1-3, or we could have us a 2-5. Let me see if we can do that, what the criteria is in the rules. We'll be right back. All right, no penalties for being out of command range. But when we get a step back, that takes a victory point back from the Union. So we'll reduce their victory point by 1, and we will flip the old Davis Brigade of Heath's Corps over to their full strength side. They're still out of command range, but that's a formidable unit. All right, so that'll take care of Heath. We'll put him back in the command cup. He brought in replacements at night. The next one will be First Corps. What do we do with them? They got a bunch of units here. None that are eliminated, just some that have been reduced. Is this a First Corps boy that is out of command range? No, it's a Buford Cavalry. All right, well, who will be the strongest if we bring them back? 1-3, 2-3, 1-3, 2-3. So yeah, I don't think it makes any difference here. There's another. Depends on which one we want to strategically increase. 1-3, 2-3. Up there on the hill. They're both up on hills. Don't matter to me. I think we just need to replace one. So make him from a 1-3 to a 2 strength and a 3 rated tactical efficiency. There you go. And alternatively, we will bring their victory point marker down 1 also, because we just got a step back, and you take victory points for steps. There you go. That'll take care of first course replacements. That is done. That is done. Now for the getting done, and these boys here are surrounded for the Confederates. They got a prize too, but nothing near what I think is about to happen. Let me make sure this is all good to go before we remove some units from the board, because at the final part of it, it is, ooh, well, I guess the simultaneous, it says here simultaneous surrenders first, so I think we've already been through that, and either or, on the rules it says it comes afterwards. But let me make sure these boys here have no way out. Yeah, we closed the gap on them. And they are, although a zone of control I don't think it goes into this. I think it does go out, though. And either or, his zone of control is taking care of this. Taking care. No zones of control are prohibited. I think we're going to have to take off. Oh. Yeah. Wow. And alternatively, this unit. Well, let me make sure that's... He's out. He is out, I'm pretty sure. Oh. We do have some other hexes, but either way, I don't think he can get out. Here's a... Is this a... No. I was going to say, is that a steep hex side? All right. I'm pretty sure he comes off, too. So these are the... Ooh. Middle of the night, early morning surrenders when they find out that they are surrounded. Wow. That'd make a big difference. We make sure we're doing it right. I don't see any other ones that are like that. We'll be right back. All right, well, I don't want you to think I overlooked this emergency withdrawal, but it has no basis on what we're doing here. Emergency withdrawal would have had to have if these boys were here. Maybe another unit negating the zone of control, something like that, and then they would be able to withdraw out. But these boys are there by themselves, so I don't think they could have done that. We'll look it over again. But yeah, I don't think emergency withdrawal comes into effect because they were there by themselves. Tried to get Pender's boys down there, but they couldn't get there in time and not great numbers. You can see the stream that's coming in here, and that will be a big hit, although that'll be a big hit too. You can see the lineup pretty well formed. What's going on with these boys here? We'll see. That's how the battle is playing out. We want to make sure these all these troops are eliminated. I'll be right back. All right, well, you're seeing that right. We will go on from here, but I think we might have, it's like being in a courtroom, trying to find out. Let's check this out now. This is really key here. Don't tell me if you don't agree with me. All right, we'll read the whole thing. At the end of the night turn, of course, it says on this, night phase, simultaneous surrender. So I don't know what goes on. But anyway, we've done our night turn. It's the end of the night turn. Here we go. Let's proceed. All friendly units that cannot trace a path of hexes through non-prohibited terrain, free of enemy units or non-negated zones of control, to any friendly hex on the designated side of the map, see the battle book for details, are considered surrounded. All right, so surrounded. All right, this is the key to next, though. All right, friendly units that are surrounded and adjacent. This is what to enemy units surrender and are eliminated. Surrender is simultaneous for both sides, so they're not eliminated. Oh, I should have gotten a unit next to them, but you can't be next to them during the night turn. Huh? Yeah, you can't move anybody adjacent during the night turn, so it's kind of I don't know about that rule. So we went through all that to get them all surrounded, but during night turns you can't. That's so goofy. During night turns, you can't. You can move, but you can't get adjacent. You can't have combat. But here, and adjacent to enemy, whatever. So we'll keep them there. I thought that might have been a little bit goofy. Them guys surrendered. They're not going to surrender without a fight. So we're going to leave them there. No eliminated units because they're not adjacent. But then again, you can't get adjacent. So I don't know, whatever. We're leaving them here. All right. So there you go. That's the way I'm going to play it. I don't know if anybody else would play it differently. If there's maybe a errata to the rules that I don't know about. And it's just maybe a misprint or something. But yeah, how do you do that? I guess here's the way you could have did it. At the beginning of the night turn. All right. I think we might have even had that go on somewhere. And I moved them away from, I don't know. But anyway, at the beginning of the night turn, if you had units next that were adjacent. All right, now there's also the rule in here that if units are adjacent, they have to have mandatory combat. But there's a contradictory rule that says you can only have combat once a turn. So, I'm starting to wonder about the old Clash of Giants Civil War. But, man, we'll keep on playing. We're having a good time. And, yeah, it's one thing you got to do when you design these games. You think they'd be play tested. It could, which all points the finger at me. I'm the one probably doing it wrong. So, but then again, I never claimed to be the sharpest tool in the shed. We will conclude, I guess, the night turn. We've done our replacements, everything else. Not adjacent, not surrendered yet. When we come back, it will be game turn end phase. Let's see what we got going on here in the rules of playbook. And then I got a specific scenario-specific rules too. Also, kind of like our Cactus Air Force game that we haven't forgot about. We just really haven't had much time. We might have time today though. We have ourselves a rain day. We'll take it. We're looking for end turn. Both players check for automatic victory. No. Automatic victory is remove all advanced game term marker, begin a new game term. All right. So we will take all of the leaders that were picked during the night. Ooh, Buford. I think I hear him. Next door, we have a puppy outside. I got to go out there and play with him. All right. Command. Artillery. We didn't have no artillery because it was night. Everything's good to go. We're still waiting on the old Second Corps. Ewell, he's not on here yet? I guess not. Huh. All right. Hold on a second. Oop. You know, as a matter of fact, that marker's in the wrong spot. What the heck am I doing here? Ewell. Early roads. Is Ewell, that's a color of a 2nd Army Corps Division. Ewell. Find that out. We'll be right back. Well, it says any 2nd Corps Division, so I guess we're waiting for him to come on. Wow. I guess we got the right one. Don't look like it should be a Union. Matches his color, but what do I know? He's not on the list of generals. All right, we will be back and we will move to the mutual reinforcement phase. It is the morning of the next day, July 2nd. Not much really going on yet for the big battle, so I guess everything's going to hit the fan on the 2nd of July. Go through the rules, find out what's going on. We'll be right back. Right, mutual reinforcement phase. Early reinforcement attempts. As the Confederate player, we have Hood, but he's already been delayed. He already got lost. He was supposed to come in last night, so he won't be coming in until late morning. Ouch. So we ain't going to attempt that now. The Union, boy, they're pounding on. I say we take a chance and just flood the map. So the Union's going to roll. And we need a 1 to 4, and they come on. Ooh, maybe 1 to 3 coming on early. We got to check that out here real quick before we go any further. Early reinforcements. I should have this right here ready to go. Oh, shoot. You gotta be kidding me. All right, I won't. Boy, I'll be right back. 1 to 3, and we get a buku turn coming on up as the Union. That could be the game right there. 1. All right. There you go. Ooh, this whole stacky stack. Ouch. This isn't going to work, is it? We'll be back. I'm going to need 2 hands. All right, then. Should we just call it a game or what? Look at all these reinforcements. Wow. Where are they coming from? I gotta look. We got that thunder in the background. We got the sound of cannons in the background. Look at all these units. I can't. Why is that? Okay, there you go. I was gonna say I'm not getting the focus, or maybe it's the lights. What can you say? Low budget operation. All right. Well, this just don't end. What corps is that? That is the 2nd Corps. Wow. And 2nd Corps special command marker also comes into effect. Oof. Luckily for the Confederate side, or else that would be it. They're still there. Oh wow! I'm looking all over at all these units. Their strengths are the first number. The number on the right is their tactical effectiveness. That's the number. Are below. They have to roll to not be killed or eliminated. And the battle rages outside. All right, another thing is Union press their luck, and it's the Union day to day. They get these markers. Now these markers don't go in the cup. This one here will go in the cup. So we'll put this one into the artillery cup, and these are just available for any. Ooh, the 5 Union Reserve artillery markers, which can support any formation, are never placed in the artillery marker cup to be randomly drawn. Once they enter play, they are always available for use each turn. They automatically arrived on a turn specified on the marker. Do not roll for delayed arrival. There's a little historical note that says, this makes Hunt's guns the ace in the hole they were historically. There you go. The U.S. sharpshooter marker also never goes in the artillery marker cup. It may be used once per game to support any 5th Corps unit on defense only. Wow. Check that out. That's pretty cool. We're having a great time with all this. A little bit of inconsistency somewhere, but like I said, it might just be just me. All right, well, we got some of the reinforcements for the Union. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get you out of there. Here you go. Straighten up our stack here. Turn 7 spaces open for the Union because they came in early. Oh, yeah, we're still recording. And we get our Bobby Lee, or Robert E. Lee. Bobby Lee. I should quit calling him that. I don't know the man personal. Call him Bobby. But Robert E. Lee. I think I did that once. What was I doing? There was a baseball player. And I was on I'm just trying to get the shit up there. I was in a chat on a fantasy league. I called him by his nickname. The guy's like, he took offense to it. He goes, you don't know the guy personally. I was like, what? Oh, it takes all kinds. All right, when we come back, man, what are we doing here? Early reinforcement delay, determination. Huh. Battle dependent. Well, these guys all come on. It just depends on if they find their way. So that'll be it for any advanced reinforcements. We will roll now for each formation. I guess the first one will be 2 2nd Corps boys coming in here in Area 6. Is that what that is? I don't know what's going on with my... Oh, Area J. That would be... Ooh, that's not J. Oh, up here. Coming in this way. That's just for these 2 units here. They get their artillery marker. I guess he's not reserved, so we'll put him again in the artillery cup. Rolling for 1 unit. 1 to 4, all is good. He gets a 4. So Humphrey's brigade of... Humphrey's Corps. Yeah, this camera's not going to work today. It's going to be one of those days. This was a work day. I just go home and say, call it a day. All right, he comes up here on J. So we will work there. All right. We're having post Gettysburg weather. This is the weather to be going on in my game. Retreat from Gettysburg. That's probably gonna have to be a winter project. There's no way I could ever get around to even messing with that. You need a long head start before you jump into that game. I ain't got that time right now. So, but I'm very excited about my game coming on up. All right, well, we got the Robert E. Lee shit going on there. We rolled for them. They're ready to come in. Next will be 5th Corps. They come in the right spot, or they get lost during the night. They're good to go. When their correct area will be H. Ooh, I don't think we've had anybody come in there yet. Oh, H is down here. Wow. Look at this stacky stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. Area H. Leader. The leader cup. There you go. Next, for 2nd Corps. 2nd Corps must have been the core of the battle. Wow. All right, let's see here. They come in their designated spot, it looks like, from what I could see without the aid of Zoom. What is going on with this thing today? That thing used to go down there microscopic. Aye. All right, that's the main road. Coming on here, get you out of Zoom. 1 through 4. So 1 to 4. A 3. Everybody's good. Ooh, command, in the command chit. Artillery chit. These ones never go in. And these boys here. The Thunder Clash is outside, coming in on Candytown Road. I'll be back. Alright, well, I am going to hold off on dropping that second core command marker in. And it's done on this, per this rule here. What is going on with this? Let me check the lens. Maybe the lens is all smeared. I'll be right back. Alright, well, it's not the lens, so it must be a lighting issue, I guess. Way too much light in here, GWG. Alright. On a turn that the unit's command marker arrives, the player may choose how to treat the command marker at the beginning of this turn. He can either immediately place the command marker into the cup with all the other markers, in which case it will be drawn normally, see below. Alternately, this is going to be good. Alternatively, oh, this is funny. Alternatively, oh my God. Alternatively, there you go. You may set aside, after all command markers have been drawn for that turn, any command markers that have been drawn aside or put into the cup. So anyway, it's just a road congestion thing. After everybody moves, we'll put it in there. Hold on, where is that word again? That is funnier than shit. Let's try that again. Alternatively. Okay, well, not too bad once you get to alternatively. Wow. Alternatively. Okay, well, we're going to alternatively leave him on out. And these markers will assign as will with any, I think it might be defense. Let me look in there real quick. Did I get that right? Oh, something tells me it was defense. Rules of play. Oh, we want the command book for the specific. Oh, I should put you on hold. Hang on a second, it'll be right here. Oh. Alright. Rain pouring down. Oh, they automatically arrive on a facility. Do not. What do they do? Reserve markers, hook chicken for any formation and are placed into randomly once they are played there. Alright, well, I guess they're already available. I thought it said something about them being only used for defense. Alright. Okay, well, I don't see anything. Oh, maybe the sniper markers used for defense. Unit on defensive only. Okay. Sharpshooters just for defense. These might be a game changer. So, all right, we're all ready to go. It is storming outside. Storming its butt off. I'm telling you what, it has been a weird summer. Hot, but we can't complain with the rain. Like I said, usually it's yellow grass time, and you know, burning up the grass. So we'll put this one. It'll come on out. We will roll one Confederate die for Robert E. Lee. Look for that one. No effect on turn 6. We'll go to turn 7 with him. All right, we're ready to pull a command marker. They are still there. Everybody's surrounded. We did not meet the criteria. They were surrounded, couldn't get a supply line, but one of the requirements is that they be adjacent, which I would have known that. But like I said, during night turns, you can't move adjacent, so it is what it is. They're still there. I wouldn't have thought they would have surrendered that easy anyway. We'll be back. All right, on a sequence of play, we are all the way down to reinforcement arrivals. Mutual reinforcement phase is over. We've already done our one special command marker phase, and we rolled for Robert E. Lee, and he has yet to have an impact on the game. Now for artillery picks. We have 18 artillery markers in here. We will pick 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. I don't know who's got the edge. Well, I think the Union's got the edge now. All right. 5, 6, 7. Put this over here. 8. One more. It's tied right now. The tiebreaker. Well, I think the obvious advantages to the. But as far as core artillery and stuff, ooh, there you go. All right, put this aside. Find out who all has artillery. The 2nd Corps has artillery for the Union. 12th Corps? 12th Corps have artillery for the Union. 3rd Corps, artillery available for the Union. And, ooh, 9th Corps, artillery available for the Confederate States. They have a divisional artillery. They have a Rhodes artillery. Where's Rhodes? He gets an artillery marker. Another divisional artillery. That's pretty good though, because if you can get down here and see those bands, that helps out for a bunch of them, a bunch of certain divisions. So that's not a bad artillery marker, I don't think. Oh, McLaw gets himself some artillery. McLaw's not on a map yet, though, I don't think. And last but not least, Anderson. And then, of course, they have their. So we'll keep these here. There you go. We're all set. I wonder if this thing's focusing right. I don't know. Are you guys all getting fuzzy out there? If we're having a bad day. Like I said, it might be all the light and the glare. So maybe that's what's going on here this morning. All right, we are ready for our first chip pull. We are set up. You can see what's going on here. The Confederates need a rescue mission. Chip pull time. First chip pull is the morning. Sun rises. 2nd day, Battle of Gettysburg. And it is 3rd Corps. They have units here. Is that it? Or do they have any more units coming in? Ooh, that's all 2nd. Oh, there we go. Up there. All right. These guys here can't use reinforcement march, so they can only move our regular movement. And then he can get going on that road there, and there's nobody to block him except my little die roller. All right, we'll be back with. Well, we got to roll for him first of all. So 3rd Corps rolling for their movement, looking for a high die roll. 1. Ooh, not good. 3rd Corps. 1 translates into 4 movement points. We'll be back. All right, as the thunder rages outside, 3rd Corps movement's over with. Not much going on, just easing on down the road. What is going on with this? Oh, everything's all. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it must be the. I don't know what to make of that glare, I guess. But there you go. Having a bad camera day, equipment day. We'll try shutting the shade. Maybe it's the glare from outside. And we'll be right back. All right, we'll see if that helps. I'm not thinking it will, but there we go for another chit draw. Battle rages. It is Buford and his cavalry. Now, the thing of it is, ooh, I don't even see any Buford cavalry. All right, well, we got the one here. Okay, they're all out of command. Buford cavalry here. Buford cavalry here. What happened to the other ones? Were they both eliminated? We only eliminated one. There's supposed to be 4 of them on the map. Oh, let me see. Do we have another one eliminated? Nope, that is it. Let me find out what happened to all of Buford's cavalry. 1, 2. Oh, okay, here we go. They're all out of command range. But this is turn 7. Buford's cavalry has not been eliminated. I think he gets a Buford's cavalry command point. Let me make sure. But the thing of it is, they get withdrawn off the map. So but it is. Oh no, it's only turn 6. don't want to be premature, so we could still move Buford as cavalry, and he does have artillery available. If we can find out what we did with our Buford artillery marker, we'll be right back for Buford's turn. You don't roll for him. His cavalry automatically has 10 movement points. We'll be right back. All right, then. Being that Buford's cavalry is not withdrawn from the map until next turn, here is how the rescue operation will proceed. This unit here, 10 movement points. Ooh, let me see here. Leave it to terrain to mess us up. That is a sunken road hex. Sunken road hex. Movement cost 1. Alright, we can move through there. No other notes. So we're good. So it'll be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll enter a zone of control and we'll just stop right there. There's no reason why we can't do that. Alright, next. Let's see here. Let me make these moves real quick and find out what's going on. I know I want him there first. He's not in any zone of control. He can move and stop there. We're doing is trying to get him ready for next turn. So if they want to attack, if the cavalry has the option to mandatory retreat, so we can probably, I think we can get Buford's cavalry out. We have to get him out and intact to get a victory point, and then they get removed off the map next turn. These are the 2 other units in Buford's cavalry that are left. We'll be right back. We're going to move them. See how try to rescue our old boy. We'll be back. And that'll stop him there. I think that's 6 movement points out of his 10. Now, finally. All right, all units stopping as soon as they get into a zone of control. So that'll be it. Nothing will happen this turn. Now, like I said, if the Confederates attack, they will get their mandatory cavalry retreat before combat. So that is how we get him out of there. Using Buford's chit. No combat. Also, if we fail the retreat, if he attacks us, we do have a Buford artillery, but I don't know what I did with it. Did I throw it in an artillery cup? I might have did that by mistake. We'll be right back. Let me check that out. And again, my mistake. The artillery marker was in there, but it wasn't drawn, so artillery is not available for Buford's units. Buford is done. His units are done, ready for another chit draw. Oh, by the way, all units are now in command range. So I think we'll be able to rescue him. We'll have to find out what goes on with the Confederate side when they want to attack. But other than that, he's got an escape route planned. Using that example, we might be able to rescue old Early's troops. We'll have to see what the command marker draw. It all depends on the command markers. So no combats. Now there is a rule that says units that are adjacent to other units have to have a mandatory combat, but cavalry can't attack infantry, so it supersedes it, I guess. All right, let's go on over here and find out what's going on. We still got a lot of thunder outside. Kind of appropriate for our Battle of Gettysburg. Here we go. U.S. command marker. Man, it'd be nice to get a little attack going on here. We'll see. You can only have one combat, so you better be your battle of the day or of the hour. All right, it is the 12th Corps. 12th Corps has artillery available. Let's see what their general does. He is a very effective general here this morning, and with the 6, that translates to 8 movement points. Alternatively, there they are, and they're well within range. Ooh, and they got a bunch of units there too, and they can all move. 8 movement points, and they have artillery available. We'll be back. This could be key. We'll see what we want to do with the 12th Corps. All right, we'll keep him there. next, we need to bring on, we really need to look at these numbers. I would have liked to have brought in somebody a little bit stronger, but I don't know if we could do that. We'll do it this way. All right, thereby giving us a flank attack, although we're all attacking uphill. Let's see if we can't get a couple more units with these boys with movement points allowed. But that's what I'm trying to do with this movement. We will get artillery. I think they might get artillery. We'll see how it all comes into effect. But oh, we got a bunch of units back here. So we can do it with them. We'll be right back. All right, when it's all over, said and done, I think we'll do it like this. Now, I could have brought this unit here into this spot here, but I think for a flank attack, you have to have them on opposite sides or on 3 sides that aren't connected. And that would be 3 sides that were, so it penalized me is what I'm trying to say. These old boys here went cross country, and with our big movement points, he was able to get up here. So everybody with that major great move and leadership for 12th Corps, he'll be able to get in there, and we will have us an attack after this movement, and it'll go for the victory point hex. Or is this the victory point hex? Nope. We'll go for the victory point hex here at Cemetery Hill, and we will have artillery for these boys here. Let's see what kind of artillery we have here for them. I think 2nd Corps does have artillery. Yeah. Well, let me get you zoomed in here. Or the light won't mess with us. Well, I mean, I'm going to move the unit, I guess. Ooh, not a good day. Let me hold off here for a cough break, and we'll make sense out of this mess today. Something's going on. We'll be back. Right then, you can see that dark stripe means that Early gets himself some artillery also. Oh, get me out of here. All right. Don't touch that dial. We're getting a little bit long, and when we come back, we will start off with the battle for Cemetery Hill, I guess. All right, one note before we're making a video. Could be a big old artillery duel going on here. We could throw in, we'll see if we could throw in all these if we have to, and the, what do you call it, Confederates have what was called that Grand Battery alternative. But I believe I should have held out the artillery markers. We'll get into the details of the Grand Battery and whether we can use all these reserve artillery markers. First thing in the morning, big battle on Cemetery Ridge, Cemetery Hill. Be back.